Breaking news, my wonderful people. See how Rafil Oseni react to Obi challenging Nigerians to record his actions and hold him accountable when he becomes president. That's how it should be. A man who is not afraid to say, you can call me back to say this was what you said and you are doing something quite different. In Nigeria today, in most African countries, the leaders are like demigods. You dare not ask them questions. You dare not challenge them to any, of their actions at all. They will rather prefer that they hold Nigerians in hostage, Africans, where they were not able to speak. Nigeria, which is supposed to be African most populous black nation, leading by a mile, seem to be going in the negative direction in terms of all that is happening. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details as we understand some of those things that are really happening and taking place here and now. It's really, sincerely speaking, unimaginable, unbelievable, some of the things we are currently experiencing. Yes, Oseni reacts as Obi challenges Nigerians to record his actions and hold him accountable should anything happen or when he becomes president. Hours ago, popular Arise News host Oseni Rafil was seen on TV giving his opinion regarding the recent news on the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi challenging Nigerians to record his actions and use it on him and to hold him accountable if he fails to deliver when elected as president. Obi said this during his campaign in Benue State, and Rafil reacted to the statement he made. According to Rafil, he is used to Peter Obi telling Nigerians to hold him accountable, and promises to Nigerians are not new, as his predecessors have made similar promises and failed to keep them. However, he made it clear that the only thing that is needed from Peter Obi, which will be used to hold him accountable, is his party manifesto. He expressed how important it was for Peter Obi to release his manifesto so that he can properly interrogate him and speak with Nigerians and understand things that are going on. He said, I would like to encourage Peter Obi that it is not about recording what he says during campaign, but it is about giving us a manifesto. When we put it on paper, it proves our level of accountability. We need to see it on ground and know how to interrogate these people and understand. Many of them have promised us and have turned a blind eye when the time came for them to be accountable to Nigerians. We know that this one will be different, but we will need these things to be done decently and in order. I quite understand with you, Rafi Oseni. We've never had it like this before. Peter Obi has never contested for presidency, and then we know that the stakes are high. Nigerians, the expectation is overboard because we've had leaders who have come and has failed us in no small way. Many of them have come on board, promise us, if you want to hear promises, welcome to the nation of promise, and none of them being fulfilled. So I quite get you. Honestly, sincerely speaking, I get you, and he's saying, well, he does not think what Nigeria needs from Peter Obi today is recording his promises, but rather the manifesto will be a word that, words that will be on documentation on ground that Nigerians could, relate to as at when the time comes. I said because with the days and the things currently happening right now, Nigerians trust, Peter Obi will need to do more, for Nigerians to trust him. But how can they really trust him? They can't until he gets there and they see the breath of fresh air. You just have to take his word for it. You just have to accept that this man will be different because, when he led Anambra State, today, those very things he did is what is speaking for him. how he led Anambra State is the real difference that is being made today that you and I can reach out to. What he did while he was the governor of Anambra State is what is speaking for him. If he has done otherwise, I can assure you for free that the parties, the other political parties would have brought it to Nigerians and say, hey, see, the guy is no different. This guy is the same as every one of us. What are you saying? And today he will have no credibility whatsoever. So whether you like it or not, there is real call for concern, and every one of us really have to begin to forge ahead and ensure that at the end of the day, we have a leader who we can truly look back on and say we made the right choice at this point in time. But listen, for us to get that right leader, it's not up to one person. One person cannot make it work at this point in time. We all hands have to be on deck. All hands have to be on deck, because we have come a long way, and we've had leaders who have promised us so many things, and at the end of the day we have been disappointed beyond measure. We don't want a reputation of such again. So these are part of the reasons why we want totally different, something different, and we don't want the same thing again and again. Peter Obi, has been the man who, lots of Nigerians have seen and have, gotten a breath of fresh air. Okay, somebody who came on the scene and finally Nigerians said, probably we can trust this one. Okay, but if we continue to allow these things to happen and we do not, give promise to, to what it ought to be, if we do not support who we need to support when we should support him, then we will have to live with the consequences of the decisions we have made, and Nigerians will have to suffer for it. So it's high time we all need to begin to, reevaluate our decisions and what we are deciding and what we're doing, so that we don't make the same mistake we've made over and over again that has brought us to where we are at the moment. So the time for the difference is now. The time to ensure that we are standing and we are making this decision together is now. Please remember that every one of us are important. Every one of us decision in this process, in in this process making decision, we are all, our voices collectively is important to ensure that the difference come. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so we can, together, as soon as the news are released, you can get the latest news every time. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.